So I thought I showed this. This is from the Lincoln Project, and I don't really mention a lot of them in videos and discussions because I feel like the last little while now, they just been really childish with everything to the point where it almost seems like 10-year-olds are running that organization, and you're about to see why. So they put this little sketch together, this cartoon here of Bernie Sanders and Dick Cheney to try to sway people to say that a warmongering vice president, Dick Cheney, the heartless, soulless wonder, and not really caring for a revolution, Bernie Sanders, is somehow grateful for the nation and not a sign of the empire consolidating together to stop any means of real unity, real democracy, real grassroots movement. And it really is anything to stop Trump. Anything but the kitchen sink to stop Trump. And they just do it in the most embarrassing way possible. Listen to this.
Dick, we never got along.
Correct.
You were a warmonger.
And you were a commie.
Surprising to be on the same side as you.
Surprising to me, too.
I'm still on the left.
I'm still on the right.
But if we can agree on Trump,
it means something big.
Bigger than policy.
Bigger than ideology.
We are both voting for Kamala Harris.
Because this election is a choice between America
or Trump.
Alrighty. So, I feel bad for Neil Simon, the creator of The Odd Couple. That's how I feel about that. Oh, I mean, they can't do comedy sketches at this organization. Let's just say that. They can't really do comedy that well. I get what they're trying to say, though, in the fact that, yes, Dick Cheney is a warmongering Republican, and Bernie Sanders, once upon a time, was a kind of the democratic socialist. People refer to him as a crazy nutcase socialist and commie, and all the smears attacked towards him until Bernie Sanders decided to tuck his tail in and, pounce his way right into the Democratic base and completely solo out his entire rally, constituents to do so. But what does this actually mean? What does this actually prove? Does it prove that, American can get along as long as they don't like Trump? Is that the message that they want to go through with this? Because what I'm seeing is that they are putting everything together, everything of the deep state, to go against a game show host that they used to adore. And that is what's so hilarious about this, is that they try to think of Donald Trump as some sort of great attack on America, as like this creature that came out of the night and stormed on like Godzilla, just stormed the beaches of Myrtle Beach and Mar-a-Lago and just attacked the nation. But what they don't realize is that Donald Trump is one of them. Donald Trump had a television show, won Emmys, went on to Saturday Night Live, and daytime talk show hosts used to love him. The View, Joy Behar, loved him. Whoopi Goldberg, loved him. He was adored all over the media. He was adored all over politics. They used to be golf buddies. They went down to Mar-a-Lago. They went to Bedminster in New Jersey and golfed with him. So the fact that the Lincoln Project has the nerve to say that, because Dick Cheney and Bernie Sanders are together, that means that everyone could shut up about their, morals and shut up about their policies, and do everything they can to stop Trump. Because that's all they have left. That's all they have left. Do you notice how this commercial, this little skit here, did not mention about inflation, did not mention about cost of living, did not mention about homelessness, did not mention about ending the wars? Who's this really grabbing for? Who's this really grabbing for? The people that are already against Trump. So I'm really confused on why the Lincoln Project spent all this time to not only blast the Odd Couple in the stupidest way possible, but also not gonna actually reach out to anybody. Because the people that are gonna watch this, the people that are already sucked into the Lincoln Project, are already anti-Trump to begin with. So why would they show this? Why does this matter? Oh, because, Bernie Sanders and Dick Cheney also don't like Trump. So does the rest of the establishment. Because they're paid to do so. Because they don't want Donald Trump ruining their game. They don't want Donald Trump to expose them any further than what he already has. Remember when Donald Trump said, as president, that we had troops in Syria for the oil? That was a big no-no. That was a big no-no. Also, when he was trying to stop the weapons, sending weapons to Ukraine, that's what they indicted him for. They indicted him because they wouldn't send weapons of war to a nation that was rampant for war. He was trying to prevent a war situation from breaking out, and he got indicted for it. That's why they're really angry at him. Not because he's actually a threat to America or anything else, but because he doesn't fit exactly 110% with the mold of the establishment. The pro-war, anti-worker, anti-everyday American establishment. Because he doesn't fit into that mold, they hate him so much that they have to literally expose themselves in the most stupidest way possible to be the most anti-Trump. It's really hilarious. It's really hilarious. And what is this? What's the show? It means that they're all good. The fact that Dick Cheney is supporting Kamala Harris, that should show you that Kamala Harris is not the lesser evil. If you have the most heinous people of the Bush administration that most liberal people would despise, most liberal people hated the Bushes. I certainly do. And now all of a sudden, they are a favorite of the Democratic establishment because they hate Trump that much. They hate him so much that they're going to kiss up to a warmonger that they used to despise in the 2000s. That they rallied endlessly. They used to also say that he wasn't president. He was an illegitimate president. George Bush. George W. And now where are those people? They're now supporting him. Oh, he's a confidant. Oh, look at him. He's finger painting. Oh, it's so great. Don't recap the fact that he killed millions of people. Don't recap the fact that he lied the entire nation into destruction in the Middle East. Just note that he's against Trump, and that's why he's on our side. So, that's the Lincoln Project for you. That's why I don't mention a lot of this, because of just how embarrassing the organization is when it comes to not even reaching out for anybody at this point.